Hey guys, welcome to my channel today.
So I just want to stop you guys for a quick disclaimer. English is my second language. If at any given point in time I'm not directly facing the camera, that just means I'm thinking my next train of thoughts. So thank you for your understanding and thank you for your patience. I appreciate you all. Let's proceed, shall we?
Today we're going to talk about a cultural difference, a culture difference between USA and the Philippines, specifically in a dating culture, um, particularly meeting the family. In the USA, when do you introduce the family? And in the Philippines, when do you introduce the family? So we're gonna talk about that today. So first, here in USA, two people date, and whether short or long dating, at some point, if if and when things get serious. So that's the point when you introduce the family, when things get serious. So the date first, um, if all things, align all together, if things are getting better, the date and date, and then when it comes to the point that, okay, hey, things are getting serious, so that's when they will introduce their special someone to the family. Whereas in the Philippines, actually, we call it, like, in a traditional way, we call it courting instead of dating. We call it courting because, a guy will have to put his best foot forward. That way, the family will have a say towards this guy. So right on the get-go, on the first step, the very first step towards the courting is you introduce the guy to the family, a form of courtesy. You introduce the guy to the family. The guy will be up for evaluation. So in the Philippines, family is very important. People have a very close family ties to their family. It's like family first. So family is very important, and so they are like heavily involved in courting or dating culture. So upfront, during the very early stage of courting, the guy will be introduced to the family. He will be introduced to everyone: parents, siblings, grandparents, and even like the small kids of the family. So he has to hang out with everyone. In the course of courting, the family might have something to say, like approve or not approve. The family will have a say on how they view that person, and if they will get along with that person. So yeah.
I will give a one pro and con for each culture, and feel free to comment down below if you have additional opinions or different opinions otherwise. So, USA style, the good thing about it is you will really get to know your partner by heart before anyone else, and you will have that strong bond already with one another before you get to introduce that special someone to the family. The bad thing about it, and it's pretty serious one, is safety and security. So, because you've dealt with that special someone alone, no outside opinion can affect or guide you, especially if that someone turns out to be abusive or narcissistic or psychopath. You only have your own intuition and hopefully maybe you have a couple of friends, good friends at that, that will help you or talk you out of it to get out of the relationship. But otherwise, it's hard when you're in an abusive or destructive relationship and nobody from your family warned you about it or saw the subtle red flags or warning signs because you've basically dealt with that someone alone. On the other hand, in the Philippines, it's quite the opposite. Family is like the first line of defense. So if you're not able to see the red flags or warning signs, the whole family basically will. The parents, siblings, grandparents, down to the nieces and nephews, and sometimes even the neighbors will help as well. The whole crew basically will hopefully see the warning signs and red flags before the relationship will move forward. The disadvantage to this is if the family will have an agenda towards the guy, or if they don't like the guy, then it will be hard for the relationship to progress. There's a potential, but family doesn't approve, it will be hard because there will be tension. The ideal picture would be you get along with that potential special someone and the family approves of that someone, because later down the road, when things go wrong, you don't want the 12 members of your family to tell you, "I told you so." And everyone keep reminding you of your mistakes later on. The sad thing about this is if you listen to your family and if they end up being wrong about that person, then you could potentially miss out on a potentially great partner and potentially great relationship. So that's all I have for you folks. Before I'll end this video, I'll leave you with the quote, "Love is a gamble, and unless you've risked it all, then you've never really truly loved." So I hope we'll love with our hearts, but guided with our brain and intuition. Thank you folks. Have a great day and blessings to you all.